Hello, folks, and welcome back to Mindustry. I apologize for missing last week. I try to post every Wednesday, and for the past basically year and a half, 2 years, I've done that. Last week, the day before Thanksgiving, I just brain farted and totally forgot. I was off, I didn't have anything to do, but I messed up. So I apologize, but we're back here. Sector 228 is under attack, which is fine. It's that guy right there. It will survive. We have this one here, which is something we've lost in the past, 229. We have this bad, which has, or this bad boy, 199, which is an extreme threat. This one, which is a high threat. Not sure why on those guys. And then we have some lower threat ones farther back here. Basically, right now, I don't know what my game plan is. I need to knock out these 4 eradication bases. I need to do that. I also need to deal with Desolate Rift and whatever that bad boy locked is. I need to deal with that. Right now, we have essentially half of the map, maybe a little less, maybe a little less, taken care of with different things. So I kind of want to just start filling in some of these and trying to build up resources so we can attack some of these higher value targets, hopefully. So I think we're going to go with a medium threat here, or let's go with this one right here, 64, and just try to fill in some of these gaps that we have. I don't really know what we're doing right now, and that's fine. Let's max this out. Maybe not max that one out. Okay, we'll max that out and see what we have. Again, we're just going to play and see what's up. I have reached the point in gaming where I just want to have fun and see what's up. So I have copper, lead, and some other resources. We do have coal, and I saw titanium on there as well. So let's go ahead and just take a look. There's lots of coal, lots of water in it. This is a big map, man. Look at this place. All right, let's first just start off by flying around and seeing where the heck the bad guys are coming from. Once we have that established, and real quick, if I hit M, does it show me where stuff's at? No, it doesn't. Okay. I always kind of wanted to see if that gives you an idea of where the enemy base is instead of sitting there and searching for it, but it doesn't. So we got that. Does it go any farther than that? No. Okay. So we just basically need to bottle up this area and that area, and should be set. Actually, we really just need to bottle up this area and we are set. Okay, that's a little bit different of a challenge. Let's start off here by going out to our planetary map and taking a look at our depots. And those depots, we're going to make sure are exporting to our current spot, which is 64, and there are going to be 34 waves there. So let's just make sure we get some launches. There we go, 1. Ooh, what's that guy supposed to be sending us? Not that. Okay, so what do we want to have it send us? Let's just send more copper. Why not? Okay, that's sending out. We need to go to depot again. 7. You're not getting that much in, but that's okay. We can still send stuff out because you have lots of resources to share with us. So we will select that one. We'll send that stuff out. And then we'll continue down the line. 85. You're going to send us stuff as well over to sector 64. Just need to see a launch. Boom, boom. There it is. All right. And then our final depot, minus Salt Flats, is our main depot, which is only getting imports from one other spot. But look at it. It's gorgeous. It just doesn't have anything. We'll launch that over into sector 64 as well. And then we go back over here to Salt Flats, where we have just monster amounts of stuff coming in, which is exactly what I want. I love it. We'll select that. Make sure we get some launches out. There we go. All right. Now we can go back into Sector 64. We'll have a whole bunch more stuff here shortly. But until that stuff shows up, let's go in and play some games. I have 2 basic thoughts here, and I'll tell you what I'm tempted by. I'm tempted by just putting some fuses, like build a wall here and here, put some fuses in, and call it a day, and that should take care of most of our problems. The other side of me wants to start drilling some of our copper and then changing that over into graphite, and then we can use graphite with some salvos and call it a day, hopefully. I don't know how realistic that is. The fire rate goes way down, blah, blah, blah. It's not that big of a deal for us, but look, those can fit there beautifully. And then we get another line probably across here because it's a smaller area. We can even bring that area up here and just box them in right there. Ooh, no, we can't. Can we? Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's take a look back here. Where are they coming from? Okay. So we need to box in. So they can come up and around. So we'll box that in, and then we'd have to box somewhere over here in, which we have coal. We have resources to do all of that stuff with. Like it's not like out of the realm of, it's not even a possibility. It's very doable. So let's just play the idea here that we are going to do this. All right. In order for all of those things to take place, we are going to need to get some combustion generators set up just to get some basic power in. We're not talking long-term power. We're talking just to get started. So that goes there. Cool. 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 And then over here, dive down there. And no, really, if we bottle up this and that, that takes care of, okay. I don't know what I was talking about. That taking care of these two spots takes care of all of the things. So it's usually, if you're a newer viewer of mine, it's usually better not to listen to me because I'm not that smart and I make lots of mistakes. But we're going to go through and do all of that stuff. These are, I'm putting out there now, this is a terrible place to put a battery bank of stuff. I'm putting it there because I don't have a better choice right now. And I don't really know what the heck I'm doing. So we're just going to get that started here. All right, we got that. Let's get the coal drilling. All right, there we go. All right, we have at least the beginnings of our power station set up here. We have all of that stuff. I'm happy. Not a big deal. After that, we are going to have to continue to use... What? Oh, we don't have silicon at all? Are you kidding me? So you have lots of silicon that we need to send out. What can I change over here? You don't need to be that. You can be just silicon, right? That's what I need. I need lots of silicon going out right now. So those are launching out to our sector. There we go. That's what I needed to say. Not a lot of love, just a little bit of love. Okay. Let's take a look here and get these salvos put in. I'm going to go, so those will stretch there. So we're going to go every other with those just to get ourselves established. And then down here, we will have to go every other as well. And real quick, did those use up what resources they require to build? Okay, that's all I need to make sure that they don't require any of the big things. So get those guys there. Then we can go into our manufacturing area and get a multi-press. And we should be able to afford 2 of those. Beautiful. We'll get our water extractors from both. And then I should be able to just dive that in. Oops, not there. There. And also there. Put that in place. All right. Now we're going to run all of this stuff together. And it's going to come in there like that. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Boom and boom. There's a lot of work. And hopefully it will pay off. Power-wise, we're making 180, which is not enough, but that's okay. We'll deal. All right, yeah, that's using up tons of power. Holy crap. All right, right now our goal is just purely to get enough stuff built that we can do something else with it. And then we'll go in and get these guys established. And at least if we do the very bare minimum here, there we go. That's all I really needed to do is get the basics set up and established. We don't have enough power to do anything of consequence right now, and that's okay. Our only goal is to exist for right now. All right. Once we have that, now we need to actually do some things. So let's go in here and grab a steam generator or two. I'll put one there, there, and there. Then we'll grab our water extractors there, there, and there. And hopefully we'll get those online quickly and that will solve our problems. That's what we're praying for anyway. There we go. We're fully online. We have everything set up. That's gorgeous. That's exactly what we're looking for. So we're going to go in and build just a little titanium wall, just a little guy. And we'll put those in place there. And we'll see what this world brings to us. Again, we have more salvos we can put in place. We've only filled up essentially half, or basically a quarter. So they're going to throw some crawlers at us to begin with, which is fine. We can knock them out, no problem. And we're eventually going to have to throw a vault in there, along with an unloader. And I need to build some friends to help me out because this is taking far too long to get all this set up. But I do like that we have this whole area quarantined and kind of just separate from whatever else is going on in our world here. So let's get that vault built. Once we have that one built, we're going to build another one over here. And this area is just frozen tundra. I love it. I wish there were more we can do with the water, like as far as transporting goes. There we go. We got that. All right. And then we're going to quickly just jump out to 228 shore. And my only goal here is just to see, wow, look at all the stuff we have built up there. That's impressive. Like, that's amazing right there. And we have oil that we need to, oh my gosh, we got stuff we got to deal with. We can see we only deal with 13 of 33 waves here. So it's not like we have this one as a slam dunk. We have a little bit of breathing room. And that's a good thing, but it's not enough yet. So we will have to approach this in other ways here very shortly. All right, I'm interested to see what happens when we put in these other turrets of our stuff, if they increase our likelihood of survival or not, or if there's something else that we don't see. Mainly air units. I'm worried about air units just flying around these things. Power-wise, we're doing just fine with this little area here. It's yo-yoing a bit, but that's fine. That's all. We don't need it to be crazy. I'm going to go back out to, let's say, Sector 47. I don't even remember the sector at all. But we go back. That got us to survive one more round. So we definitely need to increase our defensive posturing here. Let's go back up to our core here. Because right now, our core is nothing. I'm going to establish some air defenses here. It's nothing. There's nothing wild happening here. Let's go with that. But I just want to make sure we have some basic level of defense ready to roll at any time. And this might be cheating a little bit, but I'm going to go back out here. Then go back to that and see, we have airwaves coming in. Just that change made us be able to survive. What is that? 7 more rounds. So we know we're going to have air stuff that we need to deal with, which is, it's a blessing to know that we have that to deal with. It's something I'd rather not deal with, but at least we know. So that part helps us out a great deal. So we're going to put this guy in there. That's going to come over to here. We will put that onto a combustion generator, which is eventually going to feed this area. But we're not there yet, so we're just going to try to cover up this area with our stuff. There we are. Let's build some batteries. Let's put those semi away from where we're at. So we got that. There we go in here and do that. And we're just going to put a combustion generator. And that's just giving us 120, nothing crazy, but sustainable power to get started with here. I think I'm just going to spot this area with, there's luckily a great deal of lead in this area, which means that we have, at worst, really cheap available options to make air defenses. At best, it means we have a really good line of stuff that we can make easily, quickly, and without really any problems to win this sector. But let's go in and establish all of the easy things. And then we will deal with the hard things that are coming our way here very, very shortly. I feel a little dirty using scatters. We've evolved. We've gotten to a better place. So we're going to try to use that better place to input more stuff. And then we'll see what happens. Who knows? All right, we're already storing up energy, which is good. So the whole point of these batteries is just to store some basic stuff. And we're on wave 4 already. I didn't even realize that we're on wave 4. Let's jump out real fast again to another sector. We survived 28 waves, so we know it's definitely air if we're getting these guys in there. All right, the next thing we're going to do is going to set up an air blast drill. 1 and 2. We'll set up our water makers. And then we can go in and get our steam generators established along with some water. And our power is mostly hooked up here. We have a little bit of work to do, but once we get that all hooked up, this area is going to be rocking and rolling. And then we can move forward here. So again, as we're going through here, I apologize for last week. I did not mean to miss it. I just got off schedule and got distracted with the holiday here in the United States, and it's my bad. But hopefully we'll be able to return to our normal stuff here and really get rolling with all of the things that I would like to do and getting this set up. So you can see we're at minus power now, but now we are back to plus power on this side. These guys are doing a bang up job. We could copy this entire thing and paste it over here and be able to supply power to what we want to do. All right, while we're doing that, let's get the next step of what we need to have here. So I want 2 unloaders. I'd like to have an air factory. and then an additive reconstructor. And then this guy, we're going to make monos. This is going to give me a friend to help us out here. So we got 4 bad guys coming in. Let me pause it real fast and just see what the bad guys actually are. We know we had crawlers before. What do we have coming in? Oh, we got more crawlers. Okay. At least they are easy bad guys at this point to deal with, so I'm not super worried. But I may get some type of defensive structure put in. Let's see, they're coming from all the way down here. So if they want to fly up, let's go to the map here real fast. Just take a look here if I can I scroll up on the map? There we go. Okay. So our core is right there. So coming straight up from that point, it's kind of right center of that map. If they were doing air stuff, we could put in defensive area right here. I think we'd be okay in doing so. All right, so let's do that. My gosh, I feel so terrible using scatters, but they are effective weapons. Like regardless of like their initial quality or their viewpoint, they are high quality assets when it comes to this game, and I want to use them as such. They're pretty basic air defense, but again, when you don't have a lot going for you, they're pretty good for the basic stuff at kind of just warding off or taking points away from the bad guys. So we're going to add those in here, and hopefully those will act as a decent deterrent for us, or not for us, against the bad guys, and by turn help us out. There we go. Got a few more turrets coming into play here. All right, cool. And then we'll go over, it's right there. Can I run power around there? And do we have enough power to, we have power to spare. We can do that. So I've put power there. It should be able to last over that wall there. Oh, look at that. Sometimes I get insanely happy with just basic, stupid things. And this is a very basic, stupid thing. But what this is going to allow me to do is put a stupid air blast drill here. And get a stupid water extractor. And then, once those get put into place, hopefully they keep going north. Keep going north. There you go, little guys. But the idea here is that I'm going to put a vault right on there. Build a nice little wall. Boom. I'd really like a friend to come help me here. But that bad boy's loading up. And then after that, Salvo City, baby. So we can run salvos all the way down. We can run that all the way. No, well, not all the way up. Run it mostly all the way up. And then we're just going to throw some salvos in there. We're going to let them go to town. Also, let me pause this real fast because this is taking way too long to get a result of units. What are you guys doing? Assist me. You guys better be on your way to help me out because I need help. Here they come. And look at us. We've covered that entire sector of stuff that we just did. All of that is covered by these scatters, which I love. I love it so much. All right, and then I'm just going to tell these guys to go mine, because why not? That bad boy's outputting all the things. Let's go over here. 47, sure. Whatevs, don't care. We survive all of this stuff, which is beautiful. Let's move on up here. So far, they're just sending out this, which hopefully, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted them to get attacked before they even have a chance to really exist or do anything bad to us. I wanted them to just get smacked out of existence. So use some force projectors to help us out in that cause. All right, and then we're starting to run a little negative on the power situation, so we're gonna fix that here in a second. All right, so let's go over to power here and see what's going on. Oh yeah, that's not enough power. We need to we need to do better. All right, so power wise, we're going to go to steam generators. We're going to run them all right there. We will get them set into place. And then we'll throw some water extractors in there as well. Oh, and look at that. We have power again. All right, so now I can connect this last one with some power. We'll throw some water on them just for funsies. Then we'll go back in here and get a MEM projector. And get those set in place. And look at that, we did have some damage. All right, so we'll fast forward here. Let's see, what do we got coming this time? Lots of crawlers, like way too many crawlers. All right, we'll wait till all that stuff is distributed and then we'll continue out our battle plan here. At least we're not seeing much in the way of air, and by much of anything, I mean, we've seen nothing as far as air goes. It's just been crawler city. Like, and I don't like them. Crawlers are not fun. So we're using up half of our ammo just to get those guys, which I'm not a fan of. We need to make sure we get some more. And we're ready to roll with even more crawlers. There's 8 of them this time. So we'll blast through them, get them done. We're going to keep going here. Now there are 11 crawlers. And you can see what happens when I don't let them regain all of the things they need to regain. So we're just going to give it a sec. While we're doing that, we should also maybe put in some... Nope, not that one. Some towers here. And by towers, I just mean batteries, not a surge tower. And everyone that we add on is 50,000 in terms of power. There we go. All right, let's go in and connect this whole area. And we're just going to connect all those back. See, the click, hold, and drag just doesn't work for me all the time. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I suck at it. Like, I'm just not good at it. But now our power stuff is fully connected together. I'm thrilled to announce that we have all of that in place. If we go in here and try to upgrade to a core foundation, we can do it. And this one just requires a ton more lead and silicon and all that stuff. So we'll throw that bad boy on there, use up a ton of resources. But it increases our ability to make more units, but it also is going to increase our ability to store more stuff. All right, let's go through and see what's next. We have 10 crawlers this time around. And what we may do is just throw some additional laser protection on there. So we'll get those put into place. Boom, 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 boom. That one's dangerously close to where they start at, but I kind of dig it. And we only have 3 enemies this time around. That means they're air. We have some bombers coming in, also known as horizons. Let's see, where do they choose to attack? Oh, they're going after our power stuff there, which is fine. All right, so what that tells us is that we're going to need to have some parallaxes set up to just pull those bad boys over to our spot here. And that we'll have that. We still we're on the wave 14 of 35 has been done. We need to do a better job here, so we're going to add some more salvos in place. And then we'll add some of these bad boys in place. And that should be a very stark difference to what we had last go around. So let's take a look. We have 5 enemies, 2 of those, 3 more. So this is going to be like an apples to apples comparison here. We had 3 before. We shot a couple of shots at them. We probably missed. But boom, pull them in. Boom, pull them in. Yeah, that's way better. Now, these are still horribly messed up. So we need to get some men projectors in there to fix all of the things that are broken. And then we're going to need to get some force projectors to better protect all of the things. And then from there, we'll set up some of our other pieces. There we go. That all looks good. We're not using up any more power than we need to. Let's see, we got another 3 of these. Again, apples to apples. We're going to see how this better or worse compares to what we have. Pulled 1, pulled 2, pull 3, and throw it to the side. I love it. All right, so we have that. What I'm now tempted to do is just lock this area entirely off and build out more. So I'm going to pause that real quick. We'll put that on there. We'll put that in place. Go in. Let's just throw all of the things that we can at this possibly, because why not? All right, that all looks beautiful. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's all good. And we're going to throw some fuses back there as well. We may need to move that point. We are going to have to move that point. So I'm going to put that there. Then there. 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 And there. All right, we'll do that. We'll throw in titanium walls in front of all that because nope. That's not what I want. I want it to be equal. All right, we'll do that. Boop, 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 boop. And then we're going to go Fuse City. All right, we'll throw those guys in there. Boom, boom, boom. And then this is going to be an absolute hot mess of stuff, which I am 100% down for. I love layered defenses. I love that we have multiple different versions of essentially the same thing. But I don't like that they're getting smarter. I do like that, but I don't like this. I don't like that at all. So we'll figure out a solution to that problem in a moment. Let me see how far or how close I can get. Oh, I can get pretty close. And you see what they choose to go after is that. Okay, that's good to know. It's information that we need to know in order to do better. That bad boy. I'm not worried about the coal right now. That may come back to bite me down the road here. But it's not one of my major concerns. It's just a note right now that we need to make sure that we're fully aware of. All right, but what we do need to do, I'm going to pause this. We have 50 seconds to do this. God help us. We're going to do that. And get that into there. We're going to attach. Not a silicone crucible. A multi-press. Boom and boom. We'll throw water on both of them. And then we're going to throw Salvo City. So let's figure out where's the best place to throw Salvo City. There we go. Salvo City exists. We'll throw it here, going around and there. Same with that bad boy. There and there. That's going to go in there like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to slowly try to back away and let them make all their stuff. There we go. Oh, I don't want coal. Why is there coal? Oh, God help us. All right, so I need to do an inverted sorter. On that, you're going to sort out coal. And that's going to go somewhere else. Let's just throw it into a vault for right now. And that is going to be an exhaust port over to there. So that we can filter out all of the coal. There we go. Okay. So that's all going to go there. We'll filter that out into, what we got? 52 of those? Okay. Throw an unloader onto there and there. And then we'll go in and do combustion generator. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We still have room for more. You can see those are getting used up pretty quick, which is exactly what we want. Okay. We had bombers dealing with the power right out of the gate. Okay, I think that's all set. It's not beautiful, it's not pretty, but it works. We will add in our walls there. A little crew of stuff will help us out. And then we're going to come back in with our MEM projectors, or not. No. Just our force projectors. Then we'll add some water to help them out. Then we'll go back in there and add a MEM projector or two. Beautiful. And we're barely maintaining power, so we're going to get some more power sources here for us. So let's go in here. Steam generator. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's do it that way. They're really stuck on trying to attack that area, which is fantastic for us. Because it's an area that we don't care a ton about. But they seem to care a great deal about. So we're going to just take this stuff down here. We'll do that. And then we'll throw Scatter City. Scatter City. And let's go to the next round. This is taking far too long. Let's speed this bad boy up. All right, so not worried about those guys. They get smacked out of the sky pretty darn quick. I should get another MEM projector and force field or force projector up in this area. There we are. Next. Next. We're just gonna go as fast as we can through this because there's no reason not to. They keep sending groups of 4 horizons in the same exact pattern, and we will happily just knock them out of existence. We could throw some parallaxes over here if we'd like. Which, why wouldn't we? We're going to speed this bad boy up because there's just no reason not to go through there. All right, so, oh, there's still 4 now. We'll pull those over. We'll slingshot them back and knock them out of the sky. And then we'll fix up the things that we hurt. And we'll go to the next round. And we're just going to keep doing this. It's not the definition of insanity if it's wrong. If it's working, it's totally fine. If it doesn't work, like, we're not expecting different outcomes. We're expecting the same outcome, which I guess is insanity. But the version of outcome that we're looking at is they lose. And as long as that is objectively correct, which it is right now, we're fine. We have some Atraxes coming into the game. We have that and significantly more as far as bombers go. I'm not upset about. And we have this spot right here and here. So we'll fix those up real fast. And then we'll go over here and throw a mem projector. I always forget where they're located at, but they're right there. And power-wise, you just need a little power. Just a little helping. All right, we have our 3 Atraxes, and we have 1 flare, and the rest bombers coming in. And we're negative power, which is not an encouraging sign. So let's jump up to our other power generation station. We have that one there. We have another one way the heck up here. And this one we can replicate very easily. Nope. Nope. Just want these. All right. Do that, copy and paste. My crew should be coming up to help out in a moment. And once they do decide to come up, there they are. See, they're helpful. Power woes are diminished / gone. So let's go ahead and get the next wave going. We can fly down as that's happening. We have our ground units, which are insubstantial. I love once these guys get fired up. They just, it's game over once those get fired up. All right, so let's get some more parallaxes. We'll run those all the way up here. And then we're going to run more salvos in that area. We only have 6 more rounds after this one left. We have 4 Atraxes, a flare, and what is that, 4? 5? Those bad boys. Getting shot up pretty quick. And it looks like everybody's ready to go again. All right, we're ready to go again. Let's do it. 4 Atraxes. We have 12 enemies, so 2 flares, and the rest 2, 3, 6 horizons. All right, the last thing I want to do here, I think, is just throw in dumb defense. And that dumb defense is going to be just a line of these all the way through here. Again, this is dumb defense. There's no real need or benefit of doing so, but I want to do it anyway. So we're going to load up a lot of this stuff with just short range, high impact stuff that is going to devastate anything that kind of comes in that area. So we'll do that. We're going to click on next, get sector 31 established. We have lots of Atraxes coming our way, a couple flares, lots of horizons, but again, they get devastated shockingly fast. Ooh, they got a little close there. Not a fan of that. Health is all good. Repaired all of that stuff very fast. Power is wonderful. Let's move on to the next level here. 3 crawlers. Ooh, the next one's up. These are my least favorite weapon in the entire game. Mainly because they just don't do anything. Like, you have to really get them close to the bad guys before they can do anything. And then once they are close to the bad guys, they don't do that much. I strongly dislike it. I think they're zeniths. Is that what it is? Let me go back here to research. After Horizon, yeah, Horizon and then Zeniths. I really dislike Zeniths. Maybe I'm completely mistaken. Maybe I haven't played this game right. Maybe I just haven't done anything. But if you take a look here. a big group of horizons did far more to us than 2 zeniths. The amount of work and effort it takes to get 2 zeniths is not equal to what like 5 horizons are. And 2 zeniths, if I remember correctly, do require more resources. So feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, but let's take a look. So the horizon gets thrown into outer space. That one gets thrown into outer space. And then we're stuck with this area over here, which is a hot mess of stuff, but it does get solved. Even if there's a little fire and darkness and all of the bad things. But you can see they're getting healed up and they're ready to roll. All right, so here we are with our last wave. A couple of flares heading out. Get smacked out of existence. Zeniths get smacked out of existence. And then we have our Atraxes that are getting smacked out of existence. And we have won the sector. So folks, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate your time. I apologize again for last week. I will be back with our normal schedule here for the foreseeable future. And I'm actually on a new microphone. So let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.